But some in the industry warn the move could have dangerous consequences. Joining me now live from Wellington is Phil Saxton, a mechanic from Saxton Autos. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so the testing has been done, the numbers have been crunched, and they're saying 0.4% of New Zealand crashes are as a direct fault of vehicle faults. That seems like a lot of people getting warranty fitnesses every 6 months for a very small number of incidences being averted.
Yeah, listen, I mean, what you need to realise here is that the average age of the vehicle fleet here in New Zealand is 13 years of age, and it's getting older. I mean, 8 months ago, I think it was 11 years. We have a very, very diverse range of vehicles here in New Zealand. We have imports that come around from all over the world, which is very unusual, and compared to other parts of the world, that does not happen.
Okay, so that's good news then, because the annual checks are only for vehicles up to 12 years of age, and the rest of the vehicles have to be checked every 6 months?
Yes, vehicles need to be checked every 6 months, and I mean, really the message here is safety. I mean, it's not the fact that vehicles are lasting longer. It's about getting the safety right. It's about the protection of our consumer, of the driver of the vehicles, but I guess more to the point, our families and that other person on the road.
Phil, people would argue that it's the protection of business, that there's a supposed saving of approximately $250 million to Kiwi motorists, which must mean a loss for people and businesses like yourself.
Look, I'd strongly disagree with that. In fact, if the warrants were to go out a bit longer, I would say those minor faults that may have been seen at the warranty fitness inspection would extend out. The likes of brakes, which is a very common fault, tyres of course, that minor brake repair at the time of that inspection could extend out. The $160 normal brake repair could end up being around the $400 and becomes more of a brake overhaul.
So you're saying you think these changes would cost motorists more in the end?
Yes, I do, yes.
Look, what do you think about Australia's standards, the UK's standards? Here, information I've got says that in Europe, our vehicles are tested 20 times here compared to Europe's 5 times over the same period.
Once again, I'll bring back the message that our vehicle fleet here in New Zealand is 13 years and older and getting older. And we're a very diverse country in that, you know, the average family has 2 to 3 vehicles. I mean, but that second or third vehicle in the family could be that 6 to 12-year-old vehicle. I mean, it could be your son, your daughter driving that car. I mean, for the matter of a $50 check every 6 months, safety is the message here.
What have your customers told you about the proposed changes?
Yeah, funnily enough, we've done a bit of a survey on our customers over the last few weeks, and I would have to say 70% of them would like to remain it the way it is.
And just once again, if you're saying the average age of a vehicle in New Zealand is 13 years old, but this change only applies to vehicles up to 12 years of age, does that not guarantee the safety of those ageing vehicles because they have to be checked more regularly?
Look, I mean, the vehicle fleet over the 5-6 years of age barrier really is, with this review, really needs to be looked at as well. I mean, if the average age in the New Zealand vehicle fleet's 13 years of age, I mean, that's the average age. Does that mean we've got 20-year-old vehicles driving around our roads? I'd say it does. So maybe the inspection needs to have more of a revamp. Maybe it needs to be more of an inspection for those vehicles a bit older, yes.
All right, Phil Saxton, mechanic at Saxton Autos. Thanks for joining Breakfast.